All right, hi everybody. Sarah Zalecki, and I am super excited to connect with you guys tonight. For those of you that are just jumping on, I am super excited to spend a couple minutes with you guys and talk to you guys a little bit about this amazing company that you guys are taking a look at tonight. And for those of you that I don't know, I'm actually talking about the amazing company called Modere. And my husband and I, we've actually had a chance to be a part of this company for the last 7 years. And guys, I'm really excited. I've got a couple of great people that are going to get a chance to share their story tonight. And oh my gosh, like it is so cool to hear what is happening inside of Modere. So I know some of you guys were invited by a friend, maybe a close relative, or just someone that said, oh my gosh, you need to take a look at this company. I'm excited for you guys to really kind of dig down and do your homework on Modere. And I've been so honored, guys. I have been a part of this company for 7 years. Oh my gosh, I pinch myself every day. And I absolutely fell in love with what I'm going to get a chance to spend a couple minutes with you guys tonight on. And, you know, it's so cool because, you know, my husband and I it's really cool because we get a chance to build this business from our home. We get a chance to work remotely. We live in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So you can imagine the fact that I love the fact I don't have to leave my home if I don't need to, especially in the winter. And I also have got 2 beautiful kids. I have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old. So first and foremost, I am a mom, but I also was looking for something that I could do part-time, that I could make some extra money, that I could work in the nooks and crannies of my life. But also as a mom, I wanted to also be able to bring something to the table, right? And so being able to be a part of Modere, I've been able to feel so fulfilled, right, with getting a chance of impacting so many lives, you know, whether it be financially, but also health-wise, right? I've been able to help teach people all about self-care and the importance of that, right? And so what I want to share with you guys tonight is here's what's awesome about Modere. We are really what I call a value-based culture. So what does that mean? If you ask people inside of Modere, but also people inside of this amazing profession, what is Modere known for, right? And we're really known for just a couple of things. Our core values are so important to us. Our core values are things like authentic, things like humble, being disruptive, right? Being extraordinary, being vibrant, right? Being compassionate. Those things are so important to us. So if we are looking for people that embody those things, you know, and if it's somebody that, if you're someone that, number one, you embody those things, or you're striving to be known for those things, well, guess what? We are looking for you tonight. And so, guys, I am super excited because I actually have 2 people that I get a chance to have you hear from. And you know what is so cool about this is that they literally have just gotten started with Modere 2 weeks ago. So on February 14th, on Valentine's Day, they made a decision and said, oh my gosh, I am so in love with this brand. I am so in love with this model. And so you're going to get a chance to hear from them tonight. So the very first person that I want to introduce you guys to is a great girl. She has got a ton of energy. She's a ball of fire. I love being connected with her. We've already become fast friends, literally, and it's been 2 weeks, right? It's you know, people like that you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like I've known you for so long. This is that woman. So guys, what I'm going to do is I want you to get a chance to hear her story, her background, why she's fired up about Modere, what's happened with, you know, this incredible system just in the last couple of weeks. So AJ Finkarik, I want to introduce you to everybody, and I'd love to pass the floor to you and let everybody hear your story.
Thank you very much, Sarah. I am so excited. I'm really excited, and I'm having a bit of an issue trying to spit everything out so that I'm not shouting and having everybody run away from their screens. But yeah, we joined February the 14th. We joined Modere. I got a phone call from my girlfriend, Candace Smiley, and she says, you know what? She says, you and I know how to do this, and I found the right company for us. And as soon as she said BioCell, I was like, oh my gosh, I used that product in like 2015 and I absolutely loved it, but I didn't continue. And so when I got the phone call from Candace, and I said right away, like, what's the biggest package? right? I already understand what the industry is all about, and I love the dual-sided comp plan. Oh my gosh, do I ever love the dual-sided comp plan. When you get paid to be equally for being able to help a customer as you do a distributor, and you get rewarded for it equally, to me, that's absolutely huge. It's very unheard of in the industry. And so I already knew the basic principles, and I said, okay, not a problem, let's do this. She says, well, you know what to do? And I said, yep. And you know what to do? And she said, yep. And so we just sat down and did it. And as soon as I found out there was a $1,300 bonus involved that happened to have a weekend getaway for two, I looked at my husband and I said, I only have one choice. There was only one choice, and that's that I had to figure out how to do it. And so we did it in 8 days. I made 20 phone calls. I had 13 people join us, and we were able to go silver as well as team lead and round one of XM qualification. Because I say round one because we can do it twice. So at present time, we are working on round two and 2 more pin ranks for this week. So we're looking at gold and senior team lead. And one thing I really appreciate is I have a little bit more restraints than most people. I have a condition, multiple sclerosis, that really made me think outside the box as to how it was I was going to help my husband support my family. And I absolutely love the industry, but due to complications, the way that things evolve, I also needed something that I could learn to do without having a voice. Hence, this is the reason why right here. So I really embrace the fact that a lot of the things that we could do could be done by text message, and they could be done by using the app. I plan on wearing out the screen on my phone using that app. It is so simple. So then Wednesday came along, because it was the Wednesday, so the 19th. And I texted Candace, and she's like, I said, how close are you? And so I let her know that I had my 3 XMs. That was the number one thing right there, was the 3 XMs. And we'd already had a handful of customers come in, and it was just no give up from there. So then, unfortunately, she beat me, or else she knows this would have been the one time I would have left her in the dust, and she's probably chuckling right now, and that's okay. But I absolutely love what it offers. I love the gray water-friendly cleaning products. That's huge. My husband and I have 7 kids, from 31 to 18 between the 2 of us, and we have a 3-year-old grandson. So what goes on in our home is very concerning, and I want to make sure that I can live my day 100%. Doesn't matter what gets thrown at me. If I don't live my day 100%, I am not a happy camper. And with Modere, I can do that. And so that's a huge sense of peace for me, and an intense quality of life that you just can't put a price on, Sarah.
Oh my gosh, I love your story. And, guys, I mean, that's the thing is, like, there's people just like AJ that are out there that are looking, right? They're looking for a better way. They're looking to be able to give their family better products. They're looking to make extra income. They're looking to bring something to the table, right? And so one of the things that is so unique about Modere is that Modere really is, we are we're in a category creating business model, right? I mean, we are a brand that's powered by people. And, I remember when I first got involved in the business, I remember I looked at my husband, Tony, and I was like, Tony, every woman is already doing Modere. Like, it's just not called Modere. Like, the fact that they're taking just the very best of network marketing, and they looked at this incredible, huge space of online retail and social shopping and viral sharing, and they like combined it into one and call it social retail. I was like, oh my gosh, like the fact that they're going to pay me for doing what I already do naturally, like I'm in. Like I absolutely fell in love with that. And one of the things that you guys are going to see too that is so spectacular is not only do we have an incredible business model, but what's so important too, guys, is that the product line, you're going to be so proud to represent this incredible, breadth of products that are all like, clean label. I tell people, like, it's awesome to be able to be a part of a company that has incredibly safe products, meaning like you can actually read the labels. Like, what's on these labels, what's going in your body, on your kids' bodies, in your home, in your dishwasher, in your laundry, right? What those ingredients are that are going inside of you every single day, right? So incredibly safe products, right? But also very competitive. Like, I remember looking at the price points of the products and I'm like, oh my gosh, like people can actually afford to use these products like month after month after month. And then on top of that, they're high performance. So what does that mean? It means they actually do what they say they're going to do, right? So when you've got a product line that does all three of those things, I mean, you have an absolutely huge home run, right? And so it's just incredible being able to represent a line that you just feel so proud, right? I'm so proud to rep the brand of Modere. And the second person, guys, that I want you to hear from is, you know, you heard a little bit about AJ talking about it, is her incredible girlfriend, Candace. And like, that's the beauty of our business, is that you get to pick and choose who you want to work with, right? And so these girls, you know, are like, you know, they're like, hey, let's build a business side by side. Let's go rock it out. And so they're doing that. And so I want you guys to get a chance to hear from Candace, Smiley. Oh my gosh, guys, these guys are going great guns. And they're actually in Canada. So for those of you that are Canadians, whoop, whoop, right? We are representing Canadians tonight in the house. And so Candace, I want to pass this over to you. I know you want to share your story, and I want people to hear, you know, really what has gotten you so excited about Modere.
Oh my goodness. Well, Sarah, thank you so much for this opportunity. It's such a pleasure to be online with you and all the people who are listening in. Yeah, and I mean, you really do get to pick who you get to work with. So I've actually been a part of the industry since I was 24. We won't do the math, but it's been a few years. And I was introduced to it because I was looking for a way to be able to own my life. I was working a job, not knocking jobs, but it was not getting me from point A to point B. And it certainly wasn't going to get me from point A to point C. And so I was actually looking for something I would be able to do. And I was rather unwilling the first time I was introduced to the industry, but you can fast forward to where we are now. And all of those other experiences put me in the position to recognize, kind of like you did, Sarah, what was in front of you. I was like, oh my goodness, like this is what I do all the time. So I actually got started when I got, like, right about the time I got started, I was really fortunate to be introduced to a mentor. Everybody needs a mentor. Somebody's in your corner, you know, somebody who's a stand for you, for your success, for the bigger part of you, right? To not let you play small. And this person recommended that I read the book, The Go-Giver. And so, you know, for a listener who's maybe a little bit uncertain about, you know, sort of next steps, that book changed the way I built my business. And it's really neat to be now a part of Modere, because it's like that book. The book's all about, don't worry so much about your net worth, worry about your network. And the rest of it takes care of itself. And so I've actually spent the last few years building up a network, making friends online. And I'm an introvert, Sarah. I mean, this is fun because I feel like it's just you and me and AJ, and we're just, you know, a couple of girlfriends having a conversation. But one of the reasons why I fell in love with Modere is because I can do it from my home. I'm a solo parent of a 4-year-old, and she's my whole life. And today was another reason why I love being a part of this industry, and especially being a part of Modere, because I can work it from my phone. I can, like AJ, wear out the app. I was setting out links while I was hanging out because she needed me today, right? Mamas, you know what I'm talking about. You wake up, you had a plan for the day. That is not going to happen today. And I was able to be present with her. I was able to work my business, work on the phone, and keep on hitting some of those ranks. I mean, it's been less than 2 weeks, Sarah, and we're just blowing this thing up. And I think what's been most exciting is I've always been about the business. That's where my mind's been at. I know the power of helping somebody create like an extra $200 a month or $300 a month or $500 a month. And because I've been there, I've totally been there, and knowing how much it meant to know that check was coming, right? And we get paid here like daily. Like that's a game changer, right? I know, game changer. AJ's having a happy party down there. But not only that, you're right. I'm proud to represent these products. I have been hiding out as a network marketer who loves the industry so much and has had great stories and great results and met amazing people. AJ and I met in a previous company. We met there and instantly became fast friends. She is outgoing. She can get a number fast than anybody I know. And I'm like, don't talk to them. Don't tell them I'm even here, right? Leave me alone. So we're complete opposites, which makes us amazing friends. Anyway, like one of my new favorites is this wrinkle guard, right? Mama's 36 this year, and she's noticing things are not quite what they used to be. And so it's been magical. Or this is my new best friend. This is the antioxidant gel. I put this thing on and I was like, everybody I know is getting one of these in their stockings for Christmas. Like, this is And I'm not, yeah, you have to ask AJ. She knows I've never been a product person. And these two things, I've been like, I don't know how I'm going to live without them. And I've only been with them for like 7 days. Anyway, for anybody who's listening in, it's a values-driven company. And if you're like me and you've been paying attention and you want to be lined up with something you can be excited about, you can be happy about, and you can, when you're sharing with people, they're going to text you back. And AJ and I've been sharing texts all day, being like, thank you so much for introducing me to this. Thank you so much for sending me a link. This is the place to be. And I'm so grateful that we're here. So Sarah, with that, back to you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for sharing your story. And guys, you know, that's one of the things too. I mean, you heard actually both the girls share about, you know, being able to build a business online, right? And so one of the things that you're going to see that's so unique about Modere is that we have an incredible online system, right? And not only is it a system, but it's actually a system that duplicates, right? So our whole goal is, you know, not only to, you know, obviously help you sell, you know, product and people get tremendous results, but also if you choose to build a network, you can do that too, right? You can introduce the business to other people that want to share the product and maybe other people that want to make income as well. And so you have the ability to do that here because everything is already set up for you, right? So, you know, for you thinking that, oh my gosh, like conceptually, I kind of love this idea, but what would I do? Well, guess what? There's no guesswork for you. Everything is laid out. It literally is like A, B, C, D, right? So whether you've been involved in network marketing or direct sales before, great. If you've never been involved in direct sales and network marketing before, great, right? Either way, you have the ability to win very, very big here, whether you're working 1 hour a week, 1 hour a day, 5 hours a week, 15 hours a week, you're able to have success here, right? We've really set up online systems that allows anybody to be able to go out there and to win, you know, however they want to define success, right? So we're going to teach you how to do that. For those of you that love social media, guess what? We're going to teach you how to monetize your social media, right? Like you heard the girls share, we actually have two sides of our business, right? We have a customer side and we also have a builder side. On the customer side, you actually can earn anywhere from 10 to 36% every time you share the product and somebody orders, right? Here's what's even cooler about that. The 10 to 36%, guys, is actually daily pay, right? Every single day you have the ability to make money. And it gets better. In March, right, just a couple of days, we are now going to be able to have daily pay twice a day, in the morning and also in the afternoon, right? So for those of you that are like watching this and go, I need to make money right away. Well, guess what? Welcome to Modere. Oh my gosh, we are literally setting this up for you where you can get in profitability literally your first couple hours of being part of Modere. So here's the one thing that I know, guys. With this incredible business model, we've been able to produce millions and millions of customers. We've done hundreds of millions of dollars in revenue. But guess what? Even with that happening, we are still just getting started. That's why someone invited you on the Zoom. That's why someone maybe tagged you in a video and said, hey, you got to take a look at this. There is so much goodness that's happening here inside of Modere. So whether you're looking to make a little bit, you can do that. Whether you're looking to make a lot, whether you're looking to do a better job of self-care or maybe want to release some weight or just get in the best, you know, shape ever, you're able to do all of that here at Modere. So I want to encourage you guys, get back with the person that invited you on the Zoom, tagged you in the video, get more information if you need to, figure out where do you want to, you know, get started with the business, and then you're going to be able to get plugged in with the online system immediately. So guys, we're so excited to have you guys take a look at it. We're so excited to have you guys come on board. And more importantly, I'm just so excited to have you guys really get a chance to dive in, get this product line plugged into your life where you can be living a better and healthy life for you and your family. So God bless you guys. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.